In June 2010, the world's eyes were fixed on South Africa. For the first time, an African nation will host the FIFA World Cup.
The 2010 FIFA World Cup will be organized in South Africa.
This wasn't just a football tournament, it was a moment of pride for an entire continent. For once, Africa was at the center of the world stage, and in the words of Shakira, it was time for Africa.
This time for Africa.
The 2010 World Cup is generally regarded as the best World Cup tournament in football history. It had everything: the colors, the people, but most importantly, vuvuzela became an addiction. The continent showed its beauty, and Shabalala scored the best opening goal in World Cup history.
Really good ball, it's Shabalala! Goal, Bafana, Bafana! Goal for South Africa! Goal for all Africa! Jambu Lila, rejoice!
For Nigeria, this World Cup was more than just a series of matches. It was a chance to show the world what African football was made of. A chance to resurrect the glory days of the Super Eagles. And with stars like Yakubu leading the charge, the nation believed in their team. But little did anyone know one moment would change everything. Yakubu Ayegbeni, who is also known as the Yak, was one of Nigeria's most prolific strikers. He is the third highest goal scorer for Nigeria, so heading into the World Cup, he was expected to deliver in the most critical moments. Nigeria was placed in Group B together with Argentina, Greece, and South Korea. Upon seeing the table, almost every Nigerian thought they would qualify for the knockout stages. But on opening day against Argentina, Nigerians struggled against the South American side. In the 6th minute, Nigeria failed to defend a corner kick that found the head of Gabriel, scoring the first and only goal of the match. Although Nigeria lost, Vincent Onyema stole the show with his breathtaking saves.
Sport that was denied by the flying Onyema in goal.
He denied the little magician from scoring and became the man of the match.
Back and Messi in the penalty area. Oh, it was nearly wonderful again. And Onyema for a third time, just getting fingertips to it this occasion.
Nigerians were pumped and full of energy, until the last game where we lost to Greece 2-1. Now, in most World Cups, losing 2 games in a row means you're surely out of the tournament. But Nigeria had a lifeline. It was their final game against South Korea. In order to qualify for the knockout stage, Nigeria needed to win this game, and anything short of a win would mean an early exit for the Super Eagles. In simpler terms, it was a do-or-die affair. Game day, Nigeria stepped out to a roar of vuvuzela, trumpets, drums, and cheers from the crowd.
One will be heading home after today's game. Both can't progress into the next phase.
Back home, everyone was watching, calling on the god of soccer to answer Nigerians' plea to qualify. But what will happen in the game would change the life and career of the Yak. The match was a roller coaster. Nigeria took the early lead.
Odia Uche got the final touch. Well, what a start here for Nigeria.
But South Korea fought back, leveling the scores.
Oh, it's a goal! 1-1.
And then they took the lead again.
Goalkeeper missed it.
It was a worrying time watching the game, but in the 66th minute, Yakubu found himself in front of an open goal with the chance to equalize and keep Nigeria's World Cup dreams alive. It was the kind of opportunity strikers dream of. In that moment, time stood still. The ball rolled towards Yakubu, the goal gaping wide, the keeper beaten. All of Nigeria held its breath. And then, he missed.
Aila, oh what a miss! It's the miss of the tournament. Yakubu right in front of goal.
When I think about 2010 World Cup, in South Africa, when I missed that great chance, in my head I thought it was a goal already,
Yeah.
Then in football you miss chances.
Mistakes happen.
In club side you score, you miss chances. The other week you correct, you score another goal.
Yeah.
But this one, when I missed it in my head, I thought it was a goal already.
Yeah.
So then,
A miss that will go down in history. Fans in the stadium couldn't believe their eyes. South Korean fans celebrated the miss. Back home, the mood shifted from hope to despair in an instant. Not long after, Nigerian got a penalty, and Yakubu buried it at the back of the net, but it was too little, too late. The game ended 2-2. Nigeria was eliminated. No one could believe what they had seen. The miss became more than just a missed goal. It became a symbol of lost opportunity, a moment that haunted the nation. In the name Yakubu will quickly become a byword for an impossible missed goal. I do believe anyone can miss an empty net. But what made it worse for Yakubu was after the missed goal, the camera panned to his face. He was smiling and chewing gum.
there was a massive, big screen there,
Yeah.
I was watching the replay. I was chewing gum and I was smiling inside me like, I did like inside, why did I miss this one?
Yeah.
It's not like I was just
Happy.
happy.
No.
As a player,
Yeah.
you want to score goal as a striker. So I was just watching it like, why did I miss it?
Obviously, he's in shock. But unfortunately, the reaction came across as nonchalant by Super Eagles fans all over the world. It was as if he was rubbing salt in the wounds of an entire nation. That miss and the perceived response to it made Yakubu public enemy number one, and he will pay for this for a long time. For Yakubu, the aftermath was brutal. He became the scapegoat for Nigeria's World Cup exit, a figure of ridicule and disappointment. Across social media, memes and jokes about the miss spread like wildfire. The once revered striker was now a symbol of failure.
I still get message from people, different message. I remember one was sending me a message, like I think last week was like, how do you explain that goal you missed to your daughter, Kayla? He mentioned my daughter named Kayla. You understand?
It's crazy.
I was like, wow, 13, 14 years ago, people still think about that.
Yeah.
I got a message today, someone was like, you're the worst Super Eagles striker ever because of that goal.
Yeah.
That blunder stained Yakubu's career in a way few moments in football ever have. Despite his achievements, it was that miss that would define him in the eyes of many. It became a burden he would carry long after his playing days were over. But beyond that single moment, the 2010 World Cup was about something much bigger. It was about Africa taking its place on the global stage, about showing the world the passion and talent of African football. Nigeria's journey may have ended in heartbreak, but the spirit of the tournament lived on. For Nigeria, the road to redemption came in other forms. The Super Eagles would go on to win the 13th African Cup of Nations, restoring some of the pride lost in South Africa. And as for Yakubu Ayegbeni, his legacy, while forever linked to that miss, remained a story of a player who gave everything for his country. In football, moments of glory and heartbreak often coexist. Yakubu's miss in 10 is a reminder of how fleeting these moments can be, but it also shows the passion that drives the game, the hope, the despair, and the unending belief that the next moment could be the one that changes everything. For Yakubu, for Nigeria, for Africa, the journey continues, and maybe one day we will achieve the biggest prize in sports history, winning the World Cup. Salute.